Welcome back to the campfire. Today, we're going to be playing more Subnautica Below Zero. Sit back, relax, and let's get into this. So we had just gotten the body fragment. So that is 1/3 of our journey, well, more like a quarter of our journey done for Alan. Now we just gotta get out of here. I know we picked up a bunch of these things, so we shouldn't need any for a while. We can also grow the mushrooms. So it's a matter of finding our way back out of here. Which I think... yeah, it's up this way, and then we turn around and go out. Yeah. Over, turn around. You are fascinating. Kind of going to scan it. Come on. Oh, no. Out of here. Come on, get away. Terrible idea. Get into the sea truck. There we go. Away. Away. Oh, when does that effect end? There we go. Never mind. Teaches me to scan anything interesting. Am I going the wrong way now? I think I am. Yeah, because that's back down. Alright, so yeah, back this way. Quartz and titanium nodes down here. Ah, yep, straight up here. The fact that you can't move at first was kind of disturbing. Alright, so let's try to figure out where Maida is. Or the mysterious pilot. And I think let's just follow the trenches around a little bit. Ah, right there. Well, not as hard to find as I thought. There is a straight down hole to it. Oops. Didn't mean to bump your base. Got a giant gaping hole in there, Maida. Something tells me this might not be the current base. All things considered. Yeah, 'cause this is all... there's a bunch here. Swim fins. Or swim charge fins. Ah, this is the Omega Lab. Alright. Danielle Valenti. Danielle's bed.
I challenged your spy pengling to a foot race earlier.
Because you got tired of losing to me?
Ouch. What if I've been letting you win so I could see you smile?
Cute. But I don't believe it. There are easier ways to make someone smile.
Easier than losing a foot race?
Oh, I think you're a woman with many talents.
What are you implying?
The artwork that appeared in my lab the other day?
Oh, that. A study in Parhelion Red.
I assume you had something to do with that.
That depends. Do you like it?
It's beautiful. Like the person who gave it to me.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were flirting with me.
Do you know better?
I... don't know what I know anymore. Not when you're looking at me like that.
Cute, but how is it relevant?
Danny's not here, I'm
I
afraid.
suppose that does
That's
make
okay.
sense
It's
to
you I wanted
the
to see.
statement of
What's that you're working on?
not
Just a
dating anybody
sketch
on
for a
this
piece I
planet,
wanna make.
but
I'm
also,
slacking
like,
off.
why?
Don't tell the boss lady.
Alright, we need
I
to grab
won't.
oxygen.
It's beautiful. What is it?
I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria.
There's
Mutant
the
beauty,
truck.
Life, death, risk. You know, that kind of thing.
What's this one? It looks like Parab, but Vin, is this a mutation?
It's just an art project.
You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff an alien intruder.
Right, fine. Fine. I'm bad at lying.
Are you mutating Corabacterium from the frozen Leviathan here in this lab?
Please, don't ask me any more questions.
I don't think I need to.
Fair. Scan some things. Alright. So that's just they're just pretty plants, got it. Other than the ribbon plant. Alright, that's the way we've already gone.
We've studied the first Corabacteria samples from the specimen. Results are promising. We were able to stimulate rapid multiplication of cells in a controlled environment,
Huh.
resulting in the creation of several different mutations with potentially useful applications. Think of the possibilities. Life-saving treatments, genetic research. It could be a window to understand the evolution of life on this planet. The findings could move us forward by years. We recommend
Okay.
a wider study, using samples collected from a greater variety of sites around the original
So they were looking
fossils.
at a
We trust you will provide
extremely
necessary
deadly
security to do so.
bacterium
The
that
Leviathan site
has
must
potentially
be
wiped out
protected.
a super advanced race. And basically went, what can we do with this? And started trying to make mutations out of it. Whether controlled or uncontrolled is a different question. That does not sound like a good start. Wish I could just grab those batteries. Task revolution, uninterrupted focus on what's important. You've heard of multitasking, now get ready for monotasking. Studies have shown that humans, even the most capable among us, cannot focus on two activities at once, to the extent required to complete them optimally and thoroughly. Multitasking is an illusion to make you think... I mean, pretty much not wrong. You can multitask, but you're not going to complete either task
Investigation
perfectly.
notes. Omega Lab was
At least not in the
first
same time
breached
frame.
by heavy impact. Perhaps
In
from
theory,
a
you might
sea trap
actually be
modified with
just as
some sort of
fast doing
natural
either task
component.
individually.
A localized explosive charge was then released and detonated from a distance. Lab equipment was damaged to the point of inoperability, and all live specimens were destroyed. No personnel was injured.
Good.
Samples have been collected for analysis to determine whether
Shoot,
any
we need to get out.
bacteria escaped. It is, however, unlikely. The heat of the charge should have boiled everything within a 10-meter radius.
Okay.
That laboratory appeared to have been sabotaged intentionally. Do you know what it would have been used for?
Looked like maybe bacteriology. That's what the equipment was for anyway. Before a fire tornado ran through it, or something.
Do you think your sister had something to do with the destruction?
I don't know why she would, but the more I see on this planet, the less I know what to think. Who would want to destroy it?
Well, we can think of two people. One living, one dead. That may have had a problem with it. With what they were trying to do with the Corabacteria. So this... Alright. Pilot's last known locations. What the heck was that sound? Was that coming from him? Maybe? Alright. Let's scan this real quick. Get an aquarium module. Kind of cool. And that way you can drag food along with you, I guess. Let's take a look at this. Ow. This is going to be the... yes. Ultra capacity fragment tank. Need one more piece for that one. Then follow this around. Is there an around and down here? Without going all the way down into the other section. Because going down this way is just going to lead us back to where we were for the body cache. The reflecting pool. Come on, let me through. Okay. So that Omega Lab was pretty much just storyline stuff. Still good to know. Just not much of use to scan there. Alright. Pilot's last known location was over that way still. So let's head there. There's gotta be something out here. Did I bring any water? Did not bring water. Shoot. Well, let's make another pass at looking and then we'll go resupply, I suppose. Alright. Pilot's last known location. We're just about to that spot. And we go straight down. Right? At least it would look like straight down, but it doesn't go very far down. So it's either go back through... I always seem to find this so much easier. And now that I'm recording, I'm like, nope. I don't remember. That place does not exist in my memory. The databanks were deleted. Alright. Come on. Well, here's something. Exosuit thermal reactor. So that's for the prawn suit, I think. Alright. Up and over that. And there's so many fragments to find down here as well. Alright. Where to turn next? Pretty much only one way to go.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah. Ooh, that'll fix the problem.
Bow of an astronautical Soltrons Gov vessel.
Yeah,
nearby.
we need the laser cutter for either of those, so we can't do anything with them anyways. But otherwise, yeah, it's basically straight ahead of us. There we are. Just make some water. Out of the fish.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yep, I'm aware. Alright, so that's the pilot's last known location. So it's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's get out and grab some more bladderfish. This way we don't have to worry about water for a little bit. And a good hoop fish. Should be good. It is beautiful down here, if haunting. Turn off that map. There we go. I mean, I look around and you can't really see anywhere, but you can see just far enough. Like, you know you're immediately safe. Maybe. But it's just far enough that you can start to imagine that other things are out there. Even if they're not. I think that plays more into a psychological horror vibe, and it works for me. Kind of like psychological horror more than I do jump scares and in your face everything, and because jump scares you get used to. Jump scares you eventually just you start to expect them. Psychological horror kind of digs at the side of your brain. Just lets you know, like, you're not always safe, even if you think you are. And sometimes we'll just have to remind you that you might not be. Oh, crud. Instead of getting in, I grabbed the... There we go. Alright, so somewhere around here, right? There's gotta be like an entrance to a deeper section. That isn't where the body cache is. Maybe it's down here a little ways? No, this leads to the body cache. That's not a tunnel, that's just a cave. Alright. Why is there like snow down here? I guess to some degree that kind of makes sense, but... Alright, yeah. And this starts to lead into that biome. This. Alright. I looked it up because I'm just sitting here going like, what am I missing? But that marker is to lead us to the Omega Lab. Where we're going is actually more... What do we keep hitting besides all the crap? So we need to go back this way to reach Maida. Her base is back over towards the vent gardens end. But there is a lot to scan down there and get yet, so we'll be back to exploring this area. We're just gonna hit the story beat first. Alright. Yeah, and that's what leads us over here to tell that there's something way down there. Alright, so get more to the purple vents. Huh, this thing looks kind of cool. Is this one gonna try and kill me too? No, but it's not scannable either. Alright. So now that we're over here in the purple vents, there's something to scan. What is this going to be? Another scanner module fragment, which, yes, I have discovered is from one of the mods. Though it used to be in the game. It was originally intended to be in the game, and then they cut it. For one reason or another, probably power drain issues on the sea truck. They couldn't make it exactly viable. And I can totally understand that that would be a very hard module to make work. How deep does this go? Okay. Kind of feel like this is not where we're trying to be either. Ah, vent gardens. But yeah, big spooky things. I kind of like big spooky things, but at the same time, where are we going? So this is the vent garden area. This is the Transgov ship, one of them. So right around here somewhere is what we're looking for. I think that just keeps going down. Trying to figure this out. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of in the right area. From the looks of it. If we find... where's the ship? Alright, so Delta Dock. So here's this. Where's the crevice? Is it this that we're going down? Maybe. We're going too far east. Pilot's last known location. So yeah. Alright, so we're kind of in the right area, but something's not leading us in the right direction here. We gotta be... it's this area, and then we gotta find a way to head west. Kinda towards Delta Dock. Or Delta Station Dock, whatever. So is it just dipping into here and then going this way? No, because there's no way to keep down. Stuff to scan here anyways. And we've got our repair tool. Come on, let me There we go. So this needs a fair bit of repairing. We've been slamming into things too much. Okay. So first... No, we already found all the aquarium module pieces that we needed. Horsepower upgrade. That'll allow us to go fast. Okay. Alright, so there... Ooh. There's the third piece we need for that. The ultra tank. Where do we... Can I just make that in the... No. So we'll have to do that at the main base. That's fine. Kind of figured that was going to be the case, but might as well check while we're here. Okay, well maybe this is what I was missing. I must have already hit this one. And I just got distracted and then lost my way. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Is this another ultra capacity? No, this is the thermal reactor module. Prawn suit thermal. Oh yeah, and then there's light sticks to kind of guide you in the direction of where you need to go.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not
The
with
going away
Altera.
part. Alright. Where's the entrance? Oh yeah, it's the moon pool area, isn't it? We just go down. Customized prawn suit. It's got a really cool sword arm on it. Then the front, the rib spikes. Never really tried to clean up, have you? It could just be the paint peeling, I suppose. Hi, buddy. You're a good boy.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Yeah?
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister.
Oh, that's fair.
There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Well, you are more of a warrior than you are a scientist. Why, yes, I will take this blueprint. Can't walk very far, can we? Oh, no, we can just turn around.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option.
The story of how she
I'd
survived.
die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was
Fair.
able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration
Also
fires,
fair.
but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Alright, fair. Alright, so where's our truck? So we know what we need to do. Which is this. We get the parallel processing unit. How do we do that? Oh, we got the laser cutter finally. Just haven't been able to make it yet. Sea truck docking module, storage, aquarium, scanner module. Could be useful. Afterburner, prawn suit. Let's figure out. Alright, so we don't have the speed upgrades. Okay. We do have the horsepower, which increases our speed in the first place. And that one's for a different bit. I think this comes from a mod as well. So it's from the, I think it's Subnautica, like Sea Truck Expanded or Sea Truck upgrades. Reactor, composite plant, jukebox, whole bunch more beds, and a skeleton, obviously. That'd be kind of cool, nonetheless, to have in a base. But where? So we need to build this parallel processing unit. I think we get those from the, yeah. That's where we have to deal with the Mercury 2. Let's do a little bit more digging down here, see if there's anything else we can find. Don't know. What are you? Your modules were pieces of something. Thermal plant, yes. That'll allow us to make a deeper base. Alright. 3 pieces all stuck right next to each other. Alright. And this leads us out to here. Oh, so we could have come from the other direction. Do we already have the... Let's see. Base pieces, power. Oh yeah, we already got the power transmitter. Don't know why we still can't scan it, but we've already got this. Alright, well, that's fair. It's just more pieces of what we've already got. And I think you're just another thermal module piece, but might as well see if, yeah, thermal plant. It's more titanium. What does the thermal plant even take to make? Magnetite and aerogel. Don't think I've found magnetite yet. Let's put stuff away. Drink a little bit of water. There's rubies. I wonder if magnetite is down here.
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
Fair. There's a diamond, which we need. Uranite. Okay. Let's take a look down here. So she was thinking about going deeper still. And here's where her power comes from. Or at least used to come from. We don't know for sure. Booster tank. The ruby.
New blueprint synthesized.
More uranite. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually been down here now that I look at it. I think I've just kind of missed this spot.
There I was, 500 meters below sea level. Chunks of the sea base sank around me. One hand gripped the monster's scales. The other was clamped around the shard of metal I'd lodged into her eye socket. A reaper. Wounded, maybe, but still deadly. I'd already taken out one eye. I damn near carved out the other. We were headed for the void at the crater's edge. Blinded, she was spiraling deeper. I had a choice. Hold on, or let go. I clung for dear life as she took us deeper. I had 1 minute of air in the tank. Back then, I could go another 3 with what I had in my lungs. So I had 4 minutes to kill the Reaper, minus a few to get back to the surface. It ain't that I like killing.
Fair.
It's just sometimes what you need is on the inside of someone else's ribcage. I killed that beautiful, terrifying creature, and I made for the surface. When I caught my breath, I realized we'd come further than I thought. I was surrounded by watery void, just me and ocean. Nothing else.
The only question that remains is how she survived for 10 years with Kara. Except for she was probably eating a lot of fish and whatnot, so maybe surviving based off of the proto-enzymes? Come on, there's gotta be magnetite down here, right? You would think? Well, maybe not.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Fair. What is screaming at us? Ah, the chelicerate. Fair enough. You know what? You can have it. I'm going this way. I kind of like that the chelicerate is big. It is deadly. But unless you choose to get up in its face, it's usually not a massive threat. Let's see. So we gotta go this way to go home. Delta dock is right there. We can start putting together the tools we need to get that test module created. And base is right there. To be fair, our battery does need to charge up a bit. Don't make me whack you. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of here. Scram. There. And in we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. So, let's grab materials, get things unloaded, bring in the groceries, so to speak. We do have to make an exterior grow bed. Alright. So, gold, let's put diamonds in here too, along with rubies, the higher tier stuff. And this one, let's put the titanium, lithium, let's move that gold, and silver and diamonds over, and that ruby. And stuff the lithium in here. No, that one's full up. This one, I guess we just put everything else. Exterior grow bed. I could just grow you down on the bottom of the base. Let's put you up here. We can. Yeah, we can put you up here.
The grow bed lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing flavorful options
That's a
for
bad
evading
spot for
scurvy.
it. Didn't I build a foundation piece? Yes, I did. Put you on the foundation piece. There we go. And toss in the seeds. So we can grow those things. Get up in the base and start looking around. So we need... Oh, yeah, I can do that easily. Start making our upgrades. It's polyaniline and a wiring kit. We got those. So... Right. I didn't build a fabricator because we got that over here. Can't make polyaniline because we need hydrochloric acid, and for that we need salt. Can make the benzene, which we will need eventually. Alright. A booster tank. Oh, so we can dump oxygen to get speed. Not really a big one on that. Let's make one of these. We will need it. Put it in that spot. Horsepower requires a lubricant, advanced wiring kit. Fair. Alright. Okay. So we're kind of looking at what we've got to get. And some of that is kind of related to other things. Just trying to fill up our water. There we go. Okay. So the big thing is... Oh, come on. Wish there was a search function. We don't need that. Got that. I kind of want to build this. But our next big thing is that test module. Where is it? It's in the electronics. There it is. So we need those items. I think we're gonna have to find a lead. Yeah, we don't have any lead. The other big one is we're going to need to go to the ship pieces. And dig out and cut out the processing unit blueprints. We have our base right next to one of the big chunks. Not that one. This one is it's a big chunk, but I don't think we can even get in it. Or is this the one that we can get in? One of the ones we can get in. So, I mean, it is a fairly sizable chunk. Yeah, we can go in. Alright, we'll park right here. Get the laser cutter out. Is there anything to look through? Titanium ingot, metal salvage, copper wire. Alright, we just gotta be careful about oxygen. Less careful because we do have a huge increase to our tank. Just don't want to get lost and stuck in here and drown. Alright, let's start cutting. It's not a quick process, it seems. Maybe I should have brought a spare battery. Now we can steal from other parts or other items if we need it. Or just pick up spare batteries. There's one piece. Let's scan this. Alright. So that's the first one of 3. No other pieces. More oxygen. Can't get in that way. Can we get in? Yes. So we can go here. Is this worth cutting open? It's a nuclear rod. Alright. So if we ever want to make a nuclear reactor, we've already got fuel made. Well, let's cut our way through here. So I think this just gives us a shortcut back to where our truck is sitting. Do. Alright, yeah, because there's just straight where our truck is. Alright, let's see. Let's fill up our air tank. Then I also want to try and... I wish I could just look behind me. Yeah, can't exit. Okay. I was gonna try and like back us in a little bit, which gives us, would theoretically give us a quicker way in and out, but you can't get past the entrance there. Alright, so let's go up. Oh, how did I miss that one? Is that one a power cell? That's a power cell. Okay. Well, having a spare power cell on us can't hurt. Is this a cut door? No. What about this one? Negative. Alright. Oxygen. Is that really all there is to this one? I would have thought that there'd be a little bit more to this base, or this section of the ship. But thinking about it spatially, this would be about all there is, I guess. Let's grab that. Alright, so off to the next piece of the ship. Grab that. Might as well grab all the titanium stuff as we're leaving. So we'll need more of it in the long run. 2, 3. Oh, we did pick up a 4th one. And a 5th one. Why did I pick up so many? 6? Or did I have them stored in here somewhere? Yeah, I didn't even empty out all the groceries. How dare I? Alright. Put the power cell away. Yeah, I completely blanked on getting all the stuff out of the car, or out of the truck. Alright. Now, the next piece is like just a little ways this way, I believe. Yeah, you. So we want to hug the... I'm not going to give the Chelicerated a reason to come after us, so we just got to hug the station a little bit here, or the shoreline. The giant shrimp. Hug the shore, and then it's just down here, isn't it? Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought the second piece was just along the backside here. Lead. Potential lead. Yep, there we go. That's the one piece we needed for that. You're silver. You're potential lead. All the lead in the world. What am I... I mean, I imagine it's the Chelicerated, but I can't imagine why it's so close to me. Or at least so close sounding. Alright. So there's the ship piece that we just explored. Maybe that was the close one. Well, we know where the other piece is. It's way down that way. We'll make our way over there. Yeah, I just would have expected this to be a little bit bigger on the inside. I'm just gonna take a quick look, because I feel like I missed something. Let's just snug the truck up against it. Oh, I'm just dumb. Okay, that's fine. The opening's right here. I just feel like I've missed something here. Yeah, I definitely missed something here. So there's another way up. Yep. Water, food. Nothing there. Nothing to scan. This is out. It can't be it still. 'Cause I swear that there's supposed to be like data pads here. Nothing to cut. Yeah, I thought there was just more here. There is more here. I'm just missing it. Nutrient block. Wiring kit. One of these. Should be the second one that we need. Alright. Yeah, the parallel processing unit, second fragment. See, I knew I was missing something here. What was that? It? And then all the data pads are at the other one that I'm just not remembering? Alright. I think our sea truck's out this way. No. Sea truck's out the other side. Be easy enough to just go over to it. So that had to be everything there, I think. I mean, I could still be wrong. God, we need another storage module on this truck. No, we don't. Not yet. Anyways. Alright. Swap you out for a full. Alright, the other chunk was down over here. Towards the last known position marker. Where exactly is a different question, but pretty sure it was just on this side of it. Where are you? Not over there. I thought it was near the marker here. Stay away, you. Was I facing the wrong direction and went east? No, from the way the thing was pointing, it had to have come this way. So it had to be west of the marker. I mean, they kind of make things make sense to some degree when it comes to you know, putting things where you're going to find them. Like right here. Basically in a straight line away from the other end. How do we get into it? There's an entrance. Just kind of hide our ship right in the debris here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I remember. There's so much more here. Let's just get in and start digging around. Digging a hole, digging a hole. Not really digging a hole, but same thing. Alright. So we got the alien containment chamber.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute
Yes, we can make it.
We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen and sample haul for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the Discovery Clause. Let's see Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more Sol Transgov credits in their uniform pockets. They'll learn to trust my instincts at some point.
Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, given that the ship is here at the bottom of this ocean, maybe not. Alright. This just leads back here. Alright. Oh, Green Turnian. Green Turnians benefit from the lily pad life cycle. They tend to anchor themselves near fallen lily pads and use material as nutrients. Okay. Ah, prawn suits. So we'll be able to make that now. Thank you. Thank you for having those here. Alright, gotta cut this open. Another nuclear fuel rod. I guess they just really wanted people to make the nuclear fuel or the nuclear reactor. Because they give you all the nuclear fuel rods you'll ever need. Alright, let's get... This is out. Oops. Yeah, we don't need to scan this prawn suit, I guess. Sea truck is on the opposite side of the place. Just grab more oxygen. We've not found everything we need yet. So there's got to be more to explore. This is where we came in. And so there's got to be another spot. Another way to go around and through. This can't be it. At least I really don't think it can be. What is all that? Chinese potato. Even more Chinese potato. I suppose we could go add it to our collection of plants. Alright, so So there's all this up here, comes all the way up here. This leads down. Alright. Let's just get through here then. Starting to run out of oxygen. We're at half, a little under half. Let's cut this hole and then we'll start to cut that hole, explore this room. Really don't plan on growing the Chinese potato if I don't have to.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks
We're gonna want to go to the sea truck.
intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh man! And now most of the crew wants to get home. I understand.
Robin, I have something important
Oh.
to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
You know, you don't have to cut them
Location
off.
Uploaded to PDA.
So that's PK8. That's Q59. Alright. That, if we go and scan those two, that'll give us the ion batteries. In ion power cell technology. Okay, so that didn't take us very far. Ah, here we go. Oh, we don't need to scan it. Okay. It's fine. Nuclear rods, that's 3 of those. At this point, I'm thinking we might as well just make a nuclear reactor.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot.
Jeez.
Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
So there's a vent opening back there. That's how we get in. So go and recharge our oxygen and we'll go in and get the last piece. But hot damn, all the I love the lore bits of like how these people got here and what happened to them while why their ship crashed. And a couple of them even survived. I mean, clearly not for long, but they survived. And what story could that be? Where would that lead? You know, it's a story you can finish in your head to some degree. You know, you can either think, okay, well, they clearly died in their sleep because, you know, you don't go to sleep with a concussion. You may not wake up. But maybe they did survive. And what did they do? Alright, so there's gotta be... wherever we cut the hole through, there's gotta be a ventilation system we can go in. Pretty sure there was a vent in here. Yep. Nuclear rod. Definitely plenty of those around. Surprising they didn't go up when the ship exploded. But to our benefit, we get them. When I make another base, maybe we'll just use a nuclear reactor. Fair enough. I kind of like using the thermal reactors because, and the solar panels because you know, they're infinite. You don't ever have to worry about it.
Now I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
Yeah, fair. Let's get out of here. First. Alright, so the truck. But, I think with this, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you liked the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And as always, have a wonderful day.